What's going on, guys? My name's Citizen, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. We're dialing it back to the tank roll. Last video, we did our Kale showcase. I know, a little bit out of order, but we are now in the tank roll, hitting none other than the other Universe 6 representative. That's not hit. That's in the tech roll. But the dynamic duo or other half of Kale, none other than Caulifla. So you could argue, like, based off of her personality, you could argue she's the Goku of her universe. But no, she's like the true definition of a Saiyan, where she's like, I want to fight and get stronger. Goku taught her how to get to Super Saiyan 2 and like thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. It's actually, I think, one of the comments that she makes dialogue-wise, I wonder if we'll hear it today, is that like, oh, I want to go beyond a Super Saiyan 2, right? So it's pretty cool. As far as like her usage, she is one of, if not, again, this is a matter of preference. Some people say Cooler, some people say Caulifla, some people said Vegeta, but she is either number one or number two in terms of the tank role, in my opinion. I have been able to play both. I like Cooler, but pound for pound, stat-wise, she has something that I think is a little bit too unique, if you would, to pass up, and that's her provoke ability that will literally attract any and all attacks to her rather than a teammate. So that ability in itself puts her in a tier that's just absolutely bonkers. But we'll get to that in a moment. So she has a little bit under a medium style difficulty. I would recommend that's a good place to put her. I think she does have a high skill ceiling, where the better players that there are, like I think Happy, Pride, etc., that use Caulifla, they show what she's truly capable of, and she's just a dangerous person to go up against. When you see a Caulifla, you're like, oh shit. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So, contrary to Kale, Caulifla does have a Super Saiyan transformation. She goes directly into Super Saiyan 2, like any other Saiyans that are in this game, except for Kale. She transforms at level 7. Again, the usual base HP, attack, and armor goes up, which is obviously very cool. Tank passive being Bring It On. So, an ability that buffs resistance to enemies with provoked status. Damage taken is reduced from enemies who are provoked. So this not only applies to just one person. You have the potential to essentially get all 4 enemies to be under provoked status, in which the damage that they are able to do simply goes down. Now, that then transfers over to her rush attack. You deal more damage to enemies that are afflicted. So her entire kit is revolved around wanting to keep them in provoke status. So ideally similar to Cooler, where you want to be in that retaliation status to do more damage. You want to do that with the provoke status for Caulifla. So in that one, they're about even that. Now, Storm Kick. This is the main ability aside from, of course, skill number 3. Sorry, not skill 3. Her super attack that does the provoked ability. It's Storm Kick. Applies with a triple roundhouse kick. The provoked status. It hits at point blank range. The duration of provoked is extended. So again, this one you want to be like up close and personal if you want it to last for a longer period of time. Outside of that, again, the cooldown for it is rather short, so you'll be getting it a lot faster. So even if you did get them on the edge, you can still just do it again. So then we have Blaze Dive. Launch an energy blast at a set direction that causes an explosion. You leap to deal extra damage if the explosion hits. So if it doesn't, you will not teleport. But if it does, oh, you're going to follow up with an attack, and it's going to be awesome, especially if they're in that provoked status. So you want to do a Storm Kick into a Blaze Dive. Boom, instant damage dealer, and sometimes combo ender, right, for her, because she'll confirm kills 9 times out of 10, especially if she's with a teammate that is remotely. Lastly, we have skill 3, the Energy Release. An attack that releases energy all around her, protects against enemy close range and energy attack. Applies movement speed after the attack is over. The one that I want to highlight is not the movement speed buff. That is great for getting out of dodge after a fight if you are on the lower end of the health pool. However, Protects against enemies' close range and energy attacks. What this does not tell you, and what you need to pay attention, is that energy attack range. You can protect not just yourself, your allies, but the boss from being sniped. If you time the energy release correctly, you can block an entire supernova from Frieza if they're stealing, a Goku that is launching their Spirit Bomb, a cooler supernova. You can protect the boss from being sniped, and of course protect your teammates from dying against like a Super Snowball, Goku, etc., etc. So guys, please keep that in mind, that do not sleep on energy release. That skill 3 is really, really crucial. But the main one that I like leveling up is definitely the skill 1, because the longer I can have them in provoke status, the range, obviously you can see that kick range is massive. Half a dome, a little bit over half a dome for them to get hit. Of course, you can obviously provoke all the farm. They can then come at you, and then you can either secure with your Blaze Dive, and or if you have a Kale Chef's Kiss, 3-1, and secure farm for yourself and your ally. Lastly, we have the super attack, the Crush Cannon. Fires a large wave of energy in a set direction, applies provoked to the enemies that are hit. All you need to do is hit them one time, and they are in provoked status. You can move. So again, you can use that as a movement tool. If you are in a tough spot, you can unfortunately waste that ult, but it is to get yourself out of safety, to protect yourself and your team. Guys, without further ado, let's get into a game with our girl Caulifla. Now, question for the chat. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, what are you waiting for? No, I'm just kidding. But a like and a subscription would be greatly appreciated, you guys. Stay up to date with all the latest content. I do try to post these showcases as often as I can. Once all the showcases are done, I am going to step into S-rank lobbies so you can see what it is like to perform with these characters at the highest level. Again, I go into quick battle just to show you the base kit and what it has to offer, as well as a little bit of what high-end combos look like. But again, there's going to be no better way to actually see what the characters can actually do than in ranked games. Those will be coming after all characters are done, so stay tuned for that. In the interim, the link to my Twitch will be down below, where I do go into those S-rank lobbies, but of course, I will not just be by myself. I will be either joined with other people, and or if I am soloing, you will be able to see the gameplay at the highest level in the ranks. So, guys, seriously though, on a serious note, out of Cooler and Caulifla, who do you feel like is the better tank? Or if you feel like, you know, Vegeta, Zamasu, Baby, or even Cell are better than Caulifla and Cooler, let me know down in the comment section below. All right, we are going with Caulifla here, and then we are going to go with General Rildo. So again, we have that nice little area denial, right? And we can obviously create space that way as well. So divine combo cards, I am going to be going with build up, extra tankiness into solid barrier. And then I am going to be going with, I think I'm going to go with defense step and or limit breaking jump. Probably going to do a triple tank card. I want Caulifla to be as strong as possible. Okay, but again, guys, just because I use these cards does not mean that you have to. I'm just using it because it makes the most sense given my playstyle. So as you can see, we are rocking that Infinity skin. It was too good to pass up. I'm not a fan of the base one, which is like, it was modeled after Basha, Bardock's right-hand lady, in the Team Bardock of Dragon Ball Z, but I prefer definitely the infinite, oh my god, infinite skin variant. All right, so skill 1 is boosted, so on top of it doing more damage, our provoke, we are going to be able to do more damage. Obviously, as you can tell, the range not exactly the best. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with skill 1 and skill 2. I could argue you doing double into skill 1, but it is what it is. I am going to do my best to protect Deborah. Right, so what we're going to do here, I am going to provoke Piccolo, so Piccolo has no choice. And then now Slap cannot do anything other than fight. Did he die? No, that was...
Weak. Weak. Bruh.
Yeah. So look, now he cannot do anything. While he's provoked, he had no choice but to hit me, even though he wanted to steal that cop. Now, mind you, just gotta be a little bit careful there, because in an S-rank lobby, the Piccolo technically could just move a little bit to the left and then get me and Kai, even though it is directed at me. Alright, Kai is back. Alright, now watch this. Provoked. Look at that. Okay. I am gonna just get this farm. Alright, cool. I got my ultimate. We are good to go. So now... Ooh, caught him in that mid-animation. Unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Booyah, booyah, booyah. So look. That Rildo giving us some spacing. And then look at all the farm is coming to us, so we can just take this. Before Vegeta. Solid barrier here. I do see you. I do see you. Oh, Deborah letting him not vanish that. That is nice. Oh, yeah, no, you're not gonna... Oh, nice max, by the way, from the team. Look at that. Alright. Oh. Oh. Yeah. We are being very oppressive down low. We haven't been able to get our tower, but again, they're also not being able to take harm, hence why their levels, we are a little bit higher in terms of levels. Slap is doing his best to try to protect. I can't tell if he's trying to protect himself or Piccolo there, because I am getting all up in his face. You're not going anywhere. You are not going anywhere, Piccolo. Then I see Vegeta trying to do some backdooring. And he's not going to be able to go anywhere. This Vegeta is really trying his hardest. Look at this. I am not letting him get away. That is crazy. Nope. You got that, you got that, you got that, you got that. Wow, he wasted his big bang attack. Crazy.
Finish him.
Nice, Deborah. Very nice. Well played. Well played. And I'm just gonna waste this here so we can confirm boss. Thank you, Krillin. Perfect. Yeah, we were able to shut down bot lane, which is essentially what you want to do as Caulifla. Frag all the attacks to you. Unfortunately, that one Deborah death, that did suck. The timing was just bad there. But essentially being able to, like, right now, Krillin would not be able to get hit. It would solely be on me. I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm with you, K-Dog. I'm with you, I'm with you. Look, they are down low. They are trying their hardest. Oh, man. Sin of Pride just got marked. That's perfect. Like, look at that range, man, of that skill, bro. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so we're going to do this again where we're going to provoke all of the farm. Boom. Blaze Dive. Secure. Gohan can't get any of that farm. Should be nearby. Yeah. Okay, what are we saying? What are we saying? Are we going after Piccolo? So look. Piccolo cannot. He has no choice but to run away, and Krillin can clean up. That is, yeah, Caulifla is just too good. Boom, I am going to take this high, secure. I'm with you, Krillin. I'm with you, brother. So look, we were able to block some of Vegeta's damage. Look at this. And then now we're going to take it to the rack with Vegeta. He has no choice but to run away because, again, all of his attacks would have no choice but to be focused on me. Oh, Krillin cleaning up business. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Caulifla, again, has the ability and power just to be so oppressive. It's beyond ridiculous, guys. Like, she is a character, like, if you're going to pick up a tank, I highly recommend either her or Cooler to start off so you get an idea of what it means to truly be a tank, right? Boom. I don't know if I can I get that? Nice. This is beautiful. We didn't even have to max our we didn't even have to max our ultimate, guys. That was just so smooth. That was good team play, even for a quick play. That was nice. I just feel bad about that Deborah death. I wish we got a little bit shout out, you know. More in there so that way we could truly protect Deborah with our skill 3. I wanted to showcase that a little bit more. But I digress, man. Caulifla is absolutely fun. You were able to take so much control of the battle. Obviously, that number will go up more. Deborah did take a lot of damage because he was more in the fight there. But her survivability, guys, bar none, extremely, extremely good. Holy crap, Piccolo. Talk about going for the objective. But again, the damage that we're able to do, the strike damage is going to be insane. Total damage overall with skill 1, 2, and ultimate, guys. Caulifla is no joke. And of course, with being able to take farm in this game to get your levels up, you're going to be leagues ahead of other people. I highly, highly, highly encourage you to give Caulifla a shot for yourself to see what she's truly capable of. And then again, enjoy that provoke. And that provoke can change the tide of battle in team fights, in one-on-one situations. It is absolutely awesome, guys. My name is Citizen. That is it for the video for today. Take care of yourselves. Keep on being awesome, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.